Well, Dan Shorey's Shadow, that means 2 more weeks of lockdown. This is Tell It Someone. First question is from Hermes Versailles. What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Well, lend you my ears and I'll sing you a song, and I'll try not to sing out of 10, out of key. I get by with a little help from my friends. I got to try with a little help from my friends. I get high with a little help from my friends, with a little help from my friends. What would I do if I'm sips away? No, I'm just trying to avoid the question, aren't I? Next question is from Endochrom. When are we going to Dollywood? We're going to Dollywood right now. Right now. Yes, we're still going to Dollywood, and we're not getting there for a while because I don't have any Dollywood footage. But in our hearts, are we all going to Dollywood? In fact, aren't we already in Dollywood in our hearts right now? Well, apart from all the blood vessels and blood and muscle and plaque and things, aren't we? And pacemakers for some of us and artificial valves, but not for me. But aren't we all already there in our hearts? That's the question. Are you in Dollywood in your heart? Because that's where the true Dollywood is. Next question, of course, from the Naked Wombat. If speed travel was mentioned in tortoises, how many tortoises would Sydney Tram travel, and how many times would a smoker cook dinner by the time Sydney Tram arrived at its destination? Well, of course, that would depend on where its destination was, because Sydney Trams only go where the Sydney Tram rails go to, unless, you got a large helicopter or something and dragged it across Sydney and across everywhere to get to where it was. So that would depend on the speed of whatever helicopter you were flying the tram in, because if you were in the tram and it was on the tracks, then you've got to wait for the traffic to clear, because the Sydney Tram, at the roads that Sydney Trams are on, are not as wide as they should be, and therefore you've got to go behind all the cars, which is a problem because a tram only goes as fast as the cars around it goes, because the cars get in the way. Next question, I hope that helps. I don't know what I'm doing. Next question, Jonathan Stern, what's your theme song? Well, I don't have a theme song. I can sing, yes, I can sing, but I haven't got a theme song. But if I had one, it would be struck down on copyright grounds, so I can't do it. Unless, of course, I actually wrote one for myself, but I'm not very good at writing music. I tried, and it was very, very bad, and then I forgot it deliberately. And even if I remembered it, I'll tell you I forgot it because it's just that bad. David Pope asks, possibly the last question. No. Joe Freddy asks, did the Ducks steal all your matches? Yes. Yes, they stole all my matches, and therefore I'm not allowed to set fire to things, and it's not because of the incident, the unpleasant incident. David Pope asks, last question for the day before my battery dies. If you were a Final Fantasy character, which one would you be? And as a brief follow-up, why the hell should any of us care? Well, I'm looking after the follow-up. First, well, if you were going to play against me, I don't know whether it's a multiplayer game, but if you were going to play against me, then that might be a problem for me, because you would know what character I was playing, and therefore would know what my weaknesses in that character, and then you would engineer your own character or choose your own character to play best against those weaknesses. It's not like Oddjob in the GoldenEye video game where the hitbox is only that big and everybody else's hitbox is that big, and therefore Oddjob had a lot of advantages and always won. It's not like that. It's like you find out the weaknesses in my character, and then you just choose a character with strengths where those weaknesses are, and you'd win every time. So I can't tell you, but mostly because I don't actually play Final Fantasy and saying whether what character I would play is because I wouldn't, because I don't know any of the characters in it. I'm sorry. I should have done my homework by playing Final Fantasy instead of Fallout 76. I play way too much Fallout 76. That's it. Tell someone for this week so I can go back and play more Fallout 76. I want to nuke West Virginia again because it's fun. If you would like to ask me a question, of course, ask me the question that you would ask me in the question asking place, in the place where questions normally get asked. Or you could answer this dovetail question, which I have handily and neatly placed right there in front of my my chain, which is here somewhere over here. And you can ask me questions, or you can give me a video question if you want, or you can ask me to make some video that isn't telling someone, which I should be doing but I haven't been doing. Maybe I'll sing a song. I'm dangerously talented. I don't have a cool sign off.